Welcome to the new channel FPL in less than 5 minutes, and on this channel I will try to do just that, give you the most important stuff in FPL in just less than 5 minutes. So feel free to help me to kickstart this channel by liking and subscribing. And why should I listen to you perhaps you ask? And I got a decent track record upstairs you can see. So let's start to talk about the promoted teams, and you can see that Leeds were the winners of the championship last season, scored most goals and only conceded 30. Burnley conceded just 16. We'll come to that in just a second, but scored a lot less. And you can see that Sunderland were the fourth team in the championship last season. So things to think about when you select the fantasy Premier League players, and I will come to the players in just a second. Just on Burnley championship, they scored the least goals conceded. Steve is arguably the best centre back in the championship, strong defensive, big lad. Players out, they have lost a lot of important players, including Brownhill, and players in the signed Brun Larsen, Walker, Tonsebe, and had made a lot of permanently deals in Humphrey and people like that who's going to be in the starting 11. The fixtures: Tottenham start away, then Sunderland. Both promoted teams meet each other, and it's United, Liverpool, Forest, and Manchester City. So let's talk about a few players I would like to recommend, and I think Steve will be not least with these new rules of defensive points. Steve will, and only 4.0, will do just fine in that. Tonsebe, new signing for this season, 4.0. I'll recommend him also. And Ramsey, he's been away a lot, but perhaps this could be a gem in the long term if we consider that perhaps he'll be fit sometime. So tricky fixtures for Burnley for the promoted teams. Let's start with Leeds. And Championship Leeds had the best XGC and scored the most goals in the Championship last season. Is a playing team, like to control the play, and good organization. And let's see what they do. Perhaps they have to adjust a little bit, but I think they still will try to control the games and be a playing team, even though they're in the Premiership. I think Ampadu, as a midfielder in the game, can play centre back and will be good for the bonus points and the new defensive bonus points that's in the game. Players, they've released a lot of players, not lost any key ones. Players in, they can sign a new striker. Gudmundsson, Bijol should start also. A nice first fixture against Everton at home. I think this promoted team will like to show its true face and hit the ground running. Then it's Arsenal, Newcastle, and the bill of difficulty of fixtures. Players I would recommend in Leeds, it's Darlow, 4.0. They have placed the other goalkeeper they have put on 4.5, so they've made a mistake here. Darlow is the starting keeper. He started the last 7 games in the Championship last season, and I think he will keep that position. Rodon also 4.0 on Bogle, the fullback, could be something. I think Bijol will be good for bonus points, defensive bonus points for defensive actions, and both of them cost 4.0. And Bijol, he's suspended the first game, that's why it's got a little asterisk. So these 3 persons I think we could have in our drafts. And then we come to Sunderland, perhaps the most exciting players, at least new signings. 4th in the Championship, so they didn't perform that well, okay season, but I've signed a lot of good players and not lost any key ones. I think Adingre will do well. He has Premiership experience. Talbi, Xhaka, Lefi. Lefi will be on set pieces, and Isadore will complement the existing striker and take minutes of him. They're also on the market for a new goalkeeper, and what's pulling us through Sunderland players is just the beginner fixtures: United, Burnley, Brentford, Palace, Villa, Forest. There's some good fixtures if they can show some spirit. And Lefi I would recommend. Firstly, 5.0 is on set pieces. Could be some assists in case they score a lot of goals. Adingra, just already mentioned him, 5.5, and Magenda also 5.5. So that's the 5 minutes. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe. Please help me to restart this new channel and be a part of it.